Hey drummers, I'm Jim Linsner, and today we're talking about 10 reasons that you need to get a drum teacher. Reason number 1, speed up the learning process. Someone who's more experienced than you can explain things to you that would take you years to figure out by yourself. Number 2, a drum teacher can help you set and achieve goals. Okay? First, you need to know what you want to accomplish. Second, you need to know a way to accomplish it. A really good drum teacher can take you through a step-by-step process that will get you where you want to be. Number 3, how to practice. All the things you're trying to accomplish are going to be accomplished through practicing. So the more effective your time management habits are with practice, and practicing properly is super important. Okay? When I was younger, what I would do is I would learn a new drum beat and I would play it as fast as I could, and I would make a mistake. And then I'd play it fast again, and I'd make another mistake. And it probably took me 10 or 15 times before I got the pattern correct. The more appropriate way is to do it slowly, right off the bat, and do it so slowly that you get it perfect almost the first time. Okay? And from there, speed it up little by little. This is a more effective path to muscle memory, which is what you're trying to get. Okay? And so that's just one of the many ways to practice that a drum teacher will help you with. A drum teacher will teach you patience. And that's a really hard thing, especially in today's society where everything is instant. Okay? You need to learn that some things are not going to take you 5 minutes or an hour or a week or 2 months. It might take you 6 months to learn a particular topic or a particular style or a particular skill. And this is where the drum teacher comes in. Number 4, proper technique. A good drum teacher can teach you the most efficient way to hold the sticks, to move your arms, wrists, and fingers, and even foot technique. Okay? You don't want to learn bad habits that you have to unlearn in the future. You also don't want to injure yourself, which, believe it or not, that's possible. If you play really high intensity music and you're forcing your body in a certain position, you could develop carpal tunnel or something else. So definitely don't want that. Number 5, learn essential drumming skills. There are certain things that you just need to know. Every drummer needs to know them. Rudiments, how to read music, how to play with a metronome, basic music theory so you can communicate with other musicians. Hey guys, let's take it from the bridge, let's take it from the verse, stuff like that. This stuff is non-negotiable. You gotta learn this, and a drum teacher will know these things and explain them to you. Okay? On a more personal level, let's say you're in school band or orchestra and you've got a really difficult piece to learn. A drum teacher can help you get through that. Let's say you're in a rock band and one of the songs that your band is doing is outside of your comfort zone. A drum teacher can help you with that. So these are things that you need to know. Number 6, learn new skills. No matter how experienced you are, there's somebody in Nebraska that's 17 years old on YouTube that's doing something you never saw before. And a drum teacher can turn you on to a lot of great new players you never heard of and styles of music that you're not even aware of. Not to mention, a drum teacher can teach you concepts that can help you to memorize things better or play faster or play effortlessly. And there are so many new skills you can learn with a drum teacher. Number 7, motivation. There is no topic I would rather talk about than drums. And probably your drum teacher is going to be just as pumped up as me. And in turn, that's going to pump you up about the drums. Okay? So another thing is, if you have to show up and perform every week, you're going to practice more. Okay? And one last thing that can be very motivating is your drum teacher can help you persevere. When things are getting really difficult and it's just not seeming like you're making any progress, a drum teacher can motivate you in the sense that they say to you, hey, you know what? You are making progress. Do it a little slower. Do it from this angle instead of that angle. There's a lot of different ways to approach things, and a drum teacher can help you in those hard times when you just want to give up, And so perseverance is a key motivating factor too. Number 8, feedback on your playing. sometimes we're so involved in the mechanics of playing, in other words, making your four limbs do the right thing, that we don't really hear what we're doing. And a drum teacher can say to you, hey, you know what? You're playing all the rhythms right, but your left hand is way too loud and it just sounds clunky, you know, or something like that. They can be an impartial observer that can help you with all the subtleties in your playing that you might be missing otherwise. Number 9, gear advice. Wow, there's a lot of choices when it comes to buying drums and cymbals and hardware and sticks and heads, you know, and not only which ones do I buy, but where do I buy them? And someone who's experienced has been down this path before, and they can save you lots and lots of money and lots of time. So you don't have to search on the internet. You know, you just know that, oh, well, my drum teacher said Buffalo Drum Outlet will have everything I need. So you go there, you get it, problem solved. Another thing is maintenance of your drum set. A drum teacher can help you with, you know, like I broke my hi-hat, how do I fix it? So you bring it to your drum teacher, they help you fix it, or they tell you where you can get it fixed. And finally, making your drums sound good, tuning your drums. That's another thing, you know, that your drum teacher can help you with. Finally, number 10, how to teach yourself. You're not always going to have the luxury of having a drum teacher, but you always want to learn. So a good drum teacher will teach you some skills and put you on a path that you will eventually be able to teach yourself, okay? Learning how to read music is huge. If you know how to read music, you can open up Modern Drummer and you can understand what the articles are saying. You can go to the store and you can buy any of the 1,000 drum books that are in there, and you can work through them page at a time, and that's a really powerful thing too. A drum teacher can teach you about great online resources for learning. A drum teacher can teach you about great recordings to listen to and how to analyze those recordings and learn from those recordings. All these things are, you know, not quickly learned, but if your teacher puts you on that path, you can continue on that path when you no longer have lessons. So I suggest you go out and get a drum teacher, and if you have the opportunity, study with several different drum teachers, because you can always get a different viewpoint. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm Jim Linsner.